Mexico police push striking teachers from square in violent clashes. Vertical line Al Jazeera America. Global header background image URL/content/header/adapt.960.high.1,379,147,255.jpg at media minimum width 768 px and max width 959 px. Global header background image URL/content/jcr:/header/image.adapt.960.high.1,379,127,255.jpg at media max width 767 px. Global header background image URL/content/jam/mobile.adapt.753.medium.1,379,127,255.jpg. Display mobile navigation. Display mobile search bar. News, video, shows, schedule, more shows, sections, U.S. International economy, technology, science, environment, health, education, culture, sports. Trending: Syria's war, natural disasters, economy, religion, spirituality, ethics. Search form: Mexico police push striking teachers from square in violent clashes. September 13, 2013, 6:52 p.m. at riot. Police drove thousands of striking teachers from a Mexico City square with tear gas, sound bombs and water cannons. Topics: International, Americas, Mexico. Viewed comments. Police warmed the square, shooting tear gas, throwing sound bombs, and using water cannons against striking teachers. Thomas Bravo Flash Reuters. Heavily armed riot police battled thousands of striking teachers Friday, forcing them out of a Mexico City square they had occupied for weeks over education reforms slated to become law on Tuesday. The government had promised to clear the square, where Mexican Independence Day celebrations were scheduled to take place, and moved in 3 days ahead of the festivities on Friday. Activists reported thousands of police in the area and said they used excessive force to chase teachers from the square. Teachers, many of them veterans of battles with police in poor southern states, armed themselves with metal pipes and wooden clubs and blocked off the Zocalo square with street grates and plastic traffic dividers. Police swarmed the square shortly after 4 p.m., shooting tear gas from specially equipped fire extinguishers, tossing sound bombs, and spraying water from armored trucks. Protesters hurled sticks and chunks of pavement broken from the streets. Activists reported several injuries among protesters, and city officials reported 15 police hurt as protesters seized some plastic riot shields from officers. Within half an hour, police had cleared the square and union organizers said they would reassemble away from the main plaza at the nearby Monument to the Revolution. Small knots of teachers, self-described local anarchists and other supporters hurled bottles and rocks at police on some of the main avenues of downtown Mexico City. According to local activist reports, the police plan to head to the monument to continue dispersing protesters. Post by Desinformemos. The president isn't going to give the shout here. Here they are going to listen to the people, said protester and primary school teacher Cesar Perez, who teaches in the impoverished Sierra Norte mountains of Oaxaca. The protests were led by the National Education Workers Coordination Committee CNTE, the smaller of the country's two main teachers' unions. The larger union has reportedly supported Pena Nieto's reforms. The teachers argue that because they are from poor states and don't have the means to enact peaceful change, their main strength is the ability to shut schools and make life inconvenient in Mexico's economic, political and cultural heart. Teachers have marched through the capital at least 15 times over the last 2 months against President Enrique Pena Nieto and his educational reforms, which reduce union power by hiring and promoting teachers based on standardized tests. Scores of students and anarchists have joined the teachers in protests against the president's plan to overhaul the educational system. Congress has already passed changes to the Constitution to overhaul the education system. The changes include requiring teachers to undergo mandatory standardized performance tests to get jobs or promotions, and ending unions' power over hiring. Many protesters have joined in parallel demonstrations against Pena Nieto's plans to allow private companies